Hey guys, it's me, Tiffany, and I just want to talk about 5 games I easily spent at least 100 hours playing. These aren't in any particular order since I don't typically hold a stopwatch when I game. Also, there are more than 5 games in my life that I have spent over 100 hours on, but I wanted to keep this simple. Please note, this also includes games I've replayed, so it may not be 100 hours on one save file, but if I constantly replayed a game, I will include it on this list. Number 5, Beyond Two Souls. Okay. I know the game is about 15 to 20 hours long if you decide to platinum it. So you're probably thinking, what? Well, while platinuming the game takes about 20-ish hours, there was a time in my life where I had a gig platinuming games for people on their profiles, and Beyond Two Souls was easily my most popular game that I platinumed for other people. I only did this gig during one summer, so I played it probably 10 to 12 times within about 3 or 4 months. So I know this game extremely well. I still love it and I never felt tired of it. I don't think anything ill when I look at the game. I basically got to the point where I could platinum it almost without looking at paper or a guide to keep track of things. Number 4, Final Fantasy III. I have spent a lot of hours in several Final Fantasy games. However, I do not talk about Final Fantasy III often. I had the Nintendo DS version, and I played it all the way through about 3 times. And growing up, when I had to do visitations and stuff, my DS or my Game Boy, depending on how old I was always with me. So naturally, this is just one of those games I played a lot and I truly enjoyed it. Number 3, Friday the 13th. This is a very glitchy online game that I truly loved. This is one of the few games where I actually had a team of people, which was roughly around 4, depending on the night, I would play with regularly. I also play by myself, which is something I don't typically do in online games. I actually played very confidently as Jason or a counselor. I would play this game probably about 4 or 5 hours a day for about a year, and that was probably the amount of time I played when I was in school. It was probably longer than that when summer came around. I also got ridiculously close to platinuming this game, which is insane. I don't know how many matches I've done, but there's trophies for matches, and I've unlocked at least 500 matches as a counselor. So I have played at least 500 games, and I played Jason a lot. So if that just tells you how much I played Friday the 13th. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I had 100% of this on the PlayStation 3. I love Studio Ghibli, and I was rightfully so excited for this game and was extremely happy when I got this for Christmas one year. It was such a cute game, and I loved all the familiars. I loved the animation, and it was just really cute. And what can I say? It's Studio Ghibli. Number 1, Pokemon Crystal. I did not know whether to put Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Gold, or Soul Silver in this list. I had Heart Gold too, but I mostly just used that for trading. I didn't put as much effort into it, but I played those 3 games in the same Pokemon gen a lot, but I decided to talk about Pokemon Crystal. I had definitely spent way over 100 hours on this game. This game has a soft spot in my heart. I played this game all the way through more times than I could count. I even had 2 copies of the game, which is insane because one of the batteries went bad. And anything I couldn't stand losing, I moved to gold. So I only had one save file when I had the gold version. But Crystal, I just played over and over and over. And I have played other games where I was a girl, but this is the first time I got to choose to be a girl. It had additions of making the game better than gold, like the Pokemon Tower. I went nuts for this game. I can look at a picture of this game and hear the soundtrack of whatever area they are in. Okay, guys, so that was 5 games I spent at least 100 hours on. While there is a lot more, these are the ones I'm sharing with you. Tell me what games you have spent a ridiculously long time on. I would love to hear and let me know. And if we match in one of these games, let's definitely geek out down below about it. See ya.